Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Train Sim World, guys, right here, a revisitation. All right, I see there was a couple passionate people here the last time that watched this. Probably didn't appreciate some of my little more snippy and candid remarks about this series of games. Welcome, viewer. I'm just explaining to people that you know, I was very frustrated the first time I played this game. There's a couple scenarios that are just absolutely bonkers. There's also a couple other features that I will preview here in this playthrough that I expected from a game like Train Sim to carry across into this game. And on the surface, I didn't find those types of options, but they are there. They are there. I'm going to show you how. All right, so I'm going to. I think right now, the Great Western Express is like probably one of my favorite maps here. I'm going to go for a high-speed train here. Let's go for an autumn day. Nice and cloudy, 4 degrees Celsius. Let's leave at, I don't know, 7:45 in the morning. Paddington to Swansea. Sure. Now, I believe select and start are the same options. I'm going to start with start and see what happens. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the exact same options. So, you know, I realized that you can go into a better camera mode. The first time I played it, I thought that you were kind of stuck to the outside of the vehicle. You weren't able to spin your camera around. Also, I thought there wasn't a free mode when you're driving your train, which there is. So I'll also show that. Now, one thing I do not like about this, I'm going to stand up for a second. I'm going to squat. I'm not going to sit in the driver's seat, but I'd like the point of view to be at about this level, okay? That is a little more realistic. Like if you're actually sitting in this cab, I mean, you'd be able to see about as much as you can right now, right? With this view. As soon as you sit in the default position, oh my God, it's like your face is pressed right up against the screen. Way too close, guys. Way too close. I'm just going to say that right now. Hopefully they have a POV slider eventually, but we'll see. All right, so I need to get to Swansea in by 8:17. So I've got about 30 minutes to get there. Now let's see if I can remember how to start this vehicle up. We're going to unlock that. We're going to put that into forward motion. And I think release the train brake and we should be ready to go. Here we go, folks. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. All right, so you'll see now in the bottom right corner, you'll see there's a speedometer. You've got a little red dash there. I've got like an orange marker with my speed moving up towards the red dash. The red dash is the speed limit. So the speed limit in this this train yard is what, about 64 kilometers an hour, I believe. So I can't go faster than that. I'll get up to speed. Now, I'm not going to go through the intricacies of how to drive a train. I've played trains like Microsoft Train Sim in the past. It's one of the reasons why I ended up picking up this game. I find it nice and relaxing. You know, it's nobody's shooting at you. You don't have to worry about getting ganked or, you know, your shit stolen from you. It's nice and relaxing. But I wish it was at this perspective. Right there. I mean, that's real. You know, when you're sitting in your car, guys, you know, you can see out of your peripheral vision. To the left, the right. Here, oh my God. You're stuck with having to turn left and right. You know, I panned this game the first time I played it, and I will have to say that one of the scenarios I played was absolutely atrocious. You had to catch a train to the station to catch another train, where you had to sit in the cab for 15 minutes and wait until departure time. Then you travel down the road for 30 minutes, only to blow past the red signal. It was absolutely nuts, guys. It took me a few tries, got it. I understand the nuances of the game now. So, hence, I'm just going to run this through for the next couple hours. You guys enjoy and watch. You have any questions, send me a message. I can read anything on the fly. I'll answer them as they come. But all these buttons are, you know, you can basically interact with them, and they will do something. The thing is, though, when you're basically playing this this open mode or this free mode, I don't have any stops right now. I'm just literally just driving from point A to point B, 53 kilometers down the road. I have no stops. There's no comfort level. Now, I'll show you the external view of the camera, where it kind of confused me before. I do have a better inkling of how it works now. So we'll just drop that back. I'm going to go back into, external camera. Go to the front. Look at this, right? Well, little did I know there's another button pressed that allows you to circle around your locomotive, right? Get a nice view of, leaving Paddington Station, London, England. All right, I can gun it now, guys. Let's get it up to full speed. This puppy can go 200 kilometers an hour. That 52 kilometers down the road, take us 15 minutes to get there. I should be able to beat the clock. Now, what's the point of this game, guys? Not too much. Look at that. Beauty. Right now, they don't have a lot to do in the game. They are coming out with a patch on August 15th. They will upgrade it to Train Sim World 2020. I'm going to turn this down just a tad. I have a feeling there might be a little bit of reverb here. So we're going to get a whole bunch of new features. We're going to be able to have like the journey mode. So for instance, I'd be able to play this map here, and they're going to add in a whole bunch of stops that we have to do. I'm hoping for the aggregates, like for the heavy hauling. I hope there's actually areas where you can shunt to and you can drop off like, different rail cars, and then reconnect on a different line with another one and shunt those up further up the line. That would be great. Right now, though, for a train sim, yeah, sure, I get to hop into a train, I get to drive down the track, but there's really not much more else to do, guys. That's just something you should probably just keep in mind. Now, I like my sim games. This is about as simmy as it gets. So yeah, I'm kind of like a strange breed when it comes to these types of games. I'm not going to complain too hard about not having missions. I'm just kind of happy to make my own routes up and stuff and go down the road. But there is so much more they can do. If you compare Microsoft Train Sim to Train Sim World, there was glaring differences. I'm going to say that, guaranteed. Graphics too. Graphics are very similar to you know, the old Train Sim World, or Train Sim from Microsoft, right? And we're talking, this game is like, you know, 15 years on. Now, I know we're plugging away at a good rate of speed here, and you know, the draw distance may not be as good as it could be on the PS4, but it's just something for you guys to be aware of. I know somebody was pretty passionate about the last time they watched me play this, and I actually got a thumbs down and a comment about, you know, basically, maybe I don't know my shit, and you're right, I don't know all the intricacies of this game. There's no manual that comes with it. There's no digital manual. If you want to find out what you're doing, you're going to need to watch a video. You're going to need to watch this video or any other video that will basically tell you how to play the game, how to read the, you know, see off to the left-hand side there, off on the railroad track approaching me about 150 meters up, that green light, that means it's green to go. You can go. You can also see it in the top right corner. 1 kilometer is the next signal light. The other rail track off to the right, that was a red light. You see a red light up here? If you pass a red light, guys, the game comes to an immediate stop. In Microsoft Train Sim, it didn't do that. You were allowed to do whatever you fucking want, but the thing is, if you blew a red light, you'd probably be getting into a train wreck. And you know, the great thing was they'd actually show it, and you'd see it, and you'd see all the cars just absolutely crumple. It was great. They need to expand that just a little more. This game's not bad, but you know, we're going to see once the Train Sim World 2020 patch comes out. I'm excited for it. It comes out August 15th. All right, I'm pretty much up to my full running speed, 198 kilometers an hour. Now, we should be able to ride this right into the station at Reading, or Reading. Now, they could throw a little curveball at you. Now, this is what I was telling you guys about there's no structured missions to this. Like, I have just basically created this whole environment out of thin air. It was August, it's the morning, right? I mean, we're bright and early. But it's only from point A to point B. What about the stopping here? I want to stop here. I'm on a high rate, like a high-speed rail train here, right? Like, what about all these passengers that are on the train? Like, don't they want to get off? Are they just going right to Reading? All right, I seem to be bleeding out time too, so or speed. Let's go rectify that. Must be going uphill. Okay, sure. In the top right corner, you'll see this number going up. That's my experience points. But again, there's no explanation of what these experience points do for you. I think maybe they may give you like a new paint job. There's another caveat, guys, and one thing that is just absolutely mind-boggling about this game. New maps, guys. All right, so right now I'm driving through Britain. I'm not sure of the actual rail line, what it's called, but if you were to buy another one from this company that was similar to this in another area of the world, let's say you were to buy Sweden or Switzerland, I don't know if they even have those. $30 fucking map packs, guys. $20 for new engines. It's just nuts. Like, I'm speeding now too. Just gonna throttle that back to idle. That should bleed off the speed nicely. I see a nice green lights ahead. But you know, I could see like map packs $15, trains $8. But guys, not $20 for a new caboose or a new engine, and certainly not $30 plus for a new map. Like, come on, guys. Like, there's only so much you can do in this game. You're stuck on these rails. If I can't shunt, if I can't move around passengers or, you know, aggregate, this view just isn't doing it for me. Like, at least pull the POV back where I can see this. This is nice, right? Uh-oh. I got a red light or a yellow light coming up. Slow down. I'm not really sure why it's giving me the yellow. Now, it's little nuances like this that I like, I enjoy. I mean, many people, oh shit. I've got a red light coming up. Wow, lucked out there. Should be able to like stop in time. Don't blow that light. Oh, I think I'm gonna blow it, guys. Fuck. All right, I'm going to give it another try. Now, I was probably either ahead of schedule, and so, you know, most of the rail lines are like, hey, wait a second, this other rail that you're about to get merged onto is reserved for another train. Or there may be a tail section of the train hanging off into that section where I was going to move into. It is very intricate. It's very neat. And it's one of the reasons why I like playing Sims. Right. All right, so let's get the master key unlocked. Boom. The reverser. We're going to get into forward motion. I'm going to release the brakes. All right. Try this again. Too busy talking. You know, I forget how, actually, how many cars is this? All right, hit the speed limit, boom, right on the dot. Okay, now we're not going to fuck around. We're just going to go. So again, all these buttons are useful as an engineer, but they're not useful in the game, guys. Like, that's just something that you have to be like aware of. The scenarios are very, very basic. It gives you the bare bones. It's almost like, hey, here's a train that you get to play around in, but we don't want you playing around too much in it because I don't know. Because why? The developers are a little lazy? I don't know. Because there's people out there that'll pay $30 for like a train map. Like, you know what? I want a train map of like southwestern Ontario. Where the fuck is that? You give me something that you know, I can actually look out the window and go, yeah, I recognize this. Right now, London, England, Germany, New York, I haven't seen any of those places. I wouldn't have a clue if you know, what I was traveling through was even like remotely similar to the real thing, you know. All right, we're gonna gun this. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I know, I think some of the people that like watching this, they're, you know, they're hobbyists, and I get that. All right, I love my sim games, and this is great. I love being an engineer. I don't necessarily want to be a passenger though, and you know, they kind of make you be a passenger a few times here. I'm going to have to apply the brakes just a tad. I'm going downhill. Now I'm going uphill. Let's just get a little more pepper to our engine here. I do like the lighting though. I am impressed. There's so much they can do with this game. If they patch it a few more times, damn, we're in for a treat. You know what? Honestly, I wouldn't even mind if they absolutely just ripped off Microsoft Train Sim. Just, you know what? Imitation is the best form of flattery. You know, if we can't have MS Train Sim on the PS4, then just fucking rip it off and throw it in here as you know, Train Sim World. I'm sure I'm going to get a little bit of flack for that, but hey, you know, it's a sim game. Let us do whatever we want. Let us make our own point A's to point B's. You know, how many stops do you want? One thing I liked about Microsoft Train Sim was the ability to, there's comfort levels. So as you're going around corners, like passengers could complain because, you know, you're rattling them against the side because you're doing like, you know, 100 in a 60 zone. You know, you could derail the vehicles. It was just absolutely fun. And you'd go down hills and mountainsides with like huge loads on the back of your engine, and it was challenging. It was really challenging. So far, I have not seen anything in this game that has made me go, oh my god, I got to come back and play this, other than the fact that it's nice and relaxing. All right, I'm going to cut back the throttle, get it into idle. Look at the speed though. The sensation of speed in this game though is probably top notch. There's not many games that I would say can match this in terms of visual acumen when it comes to speed. Even racing games, guys. All right, I can just fully gun it. Yeah. So you look out those windows. That is fast. Fast. I don't know, I've been in vehicles that do like 200 kilometers an hour, and yeah, it's pretty similar. All right, so, you know, enough of the comparisons between Train Sim and Train Sim World. Let's just enjoy this. Again, if you have any questions, just hit me up. But I think out of all, you know, the two games that I bought recently, I got them for a bargain price, and that's the way they should be, right? This game was bargain. I think I got it for 20 bucks. Generation Zero, $30. And guys, really, you know, if you can get these two games for probably like 20% cheaper, go for it. You know, depending on what you're looking for. Like, this is very static. You're stuck in this caboose. Or I guess it's an engine. And, you know, you've got to deal with it. If you want to hit some buttons and see what everything's going to do, that's great. But, like, even the sanders, you don't even need the sanders. Like, the sanders are used for in the winter. You want to lay that shit down on the rail, or like on the rails, and then it gives your train grip, right? I've seen nothing of the sort here in this game. No reason to use them, you know, other than in scenarios. Scenarios are few and far between. You should be able to make them your own. That's my final takeaway on this game. All right, we're approaching the danger zone. Get into idle mode. Going uphill. Actually, I'll keep it in throttle 1. You know, everything's real time. There's no time compression, so be wary of that, guys. Many people don't, myself included, don't want to sit around for 15 minutes waiting for, you know, the in-game time, which is real-world time, to match for departure times. Like, no, guys, no. We're playing train sim, not train engineer sim. You know, I'm not getting paid to sit here, guys. I want to drive my train. So the sooner you can get us into that, the happier I'll be. All right, we're going along good click, 200 kilometers an hour. It's 120 miles per hour. Yeah, another thing that would be really good for this feature would be a way to like zoom in on the controls. Like, I'll show you quickly right now exactly what I mean. So you can duck down. Look, you can move in nice and close. You can see these things in fairly high res. Right? But, you know, you have to actually get out of your seat to look. Like, I can't read what that says, you know. All right, for the next kilometer, we got green lights, my friends. Green lights. You know, when the sun comes up real time, which is nice. If you're on like, you know, a good hour-long train trip, the sun rises dynamically. It's nice. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure around the 32 kilometer mark. That's where I got the yellow light. or actually the red. Yeah, so it's green light there ahead of me. Now I'm using the counter in the top right corner. Also using the speedometer, just because everything isn't really calibrated to be metric. Not to mention the lights are very hard to see. I mean, you do see them, but you don't see them to the last minute. Alright, I'm speeding a bit. Probably because I'm going downhill. I'm not going to bother putting on the brakes. This vehicle is absolutely geared to go this speed. Tracks are built for it. It's pretty much a straightaway. Look at this sucker. We're just blowing past this guy. All right, curious. I wonder if that other train had actually beat us to where we're going now, like our last adventure. Because now I'm not getting a red light. But man, I'd really like to set up some stops, you know? I want to drop passengers off and, you know, see how well I can get my times close to, you know, the schedule. So August 15th is the date, guys. We're going to revisit this game again. Revisitation. So I'm going to sit there. I'm going to recant some of my vitriolic review of the last time I played this game, where I said it was the worst game ever. And I'd have to say it's not. I've learned a few more features in the game, which is nice. And this is one of them, being able to just set up your own scenario. But there needs to be more. I want the journey option. I can't wait till that happens. You know, I find this nice and kosher. This is nice and relaxing. I can sit here and talk about this all day. You know, I could also talk about how dismal and depressing flying through Britain is. But you know what? On any train sim game that I've ever played, even with Microsoft Train Sim, and my real life experiences even lend to this opinion. When you're driving a train, you never see the best parts of the city. I mean, you're basically delving right through the middle of Scumville, of like almost every city that you go in. And if you think about it, it's kind of accurate. I mean, you see a lot of you know, the back houses of subdivisions that are like backing onto railroad tracks. Not the best place to live, guys. I mean, that's pretty fucking noisy. I mean, there's words of wisdom behind, you know, they were born on the wrong side of the railroad tracks. Well, damn it, looks like smooth sailing now. I'm going to totally blow this this time away. Now, see, if I had to do passenger stops, the time and the timing of me driving up would be paramount, right? I mean, people are expecting to get on a train at like 10:17. It's great when you're on the train and you're going from point A to point B and you get there early. Well, who cares, right? You're just early. That's great. You don't want to be late, but if you're early, whatever. You know, I got you 50 kilometers in like 20 minutes. Great amount of speed. However, if you've got to brake and stop for passengers, let people on and off, and blah, 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 at different stations, all of a sudden the time schedule changes because your boot up time, you know, everything changes. It's just, I don't know. I think as soon as I get to this station here, I'm going to take a bathroom break, and we're going to find a scenario to play. I'm going to spool down the train. I'm going to go to the bathroom now. May as well. We've got 14 kilometers. right, perfect. Way ahead of schedule. Way ahead. Alright, just spool down the speed there a tad. Add a little bit of brake. I'm going to turn that off right now. Boom. We're back into running. I'll up the throttle a bit. It's coming to a stop in 1.3 kilometers. I want to adhere to the speed limit. That's nice. I like that. That gives a nice early morning glow to things. All right, let's start adding some heavy braking to this. Boom. Four meters to spare, guys. If I went 4 meters ahead, I would have I'd have borked the whole mission. All right, so let the passengers out. So this is what I was saying earlier. It'd be nice if you could actually do this like every, kilometer or two. Instead it's going to say something along the lines of, oh, you have to wait till like 8:19 until, you can pull out of the station. Because I was that quick, Like, it's too much realism sometimes is a bad thing in a sim, We play sims because we want, the idea of whatever it is we're trying to emulate, right? We don't want all the minutia. We don't want just the boring grind of like, I hate being an engineer because I have to sit in my cab listening to this shitty fucking loud engine in my back ear all day. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. That's the end of the mission, guys. So, and I get docked because I didn't pull up on time. I could have easily parked outside on the rail, waited there for 10 minutes, right? I could probably time my run a little bit better. But, hey, whatever. So, here we've got the time taken, the final score. Nothing's really explained here what this means. Like, I have no idea what the hell this means, right? All I know is I'm getting experience points. I think they think that, hey, oh my God, look at, you're getting experience points. So you feel like you're doing something. Well, I don't. So I'm going to run around very quickly. I'm going to see if there's any collectibles here. And then I'm going to play a timetable. I'm going to play a scenario. All right, I can't get under there. It's obviously too tight of a fit. Run around here. I wonder if I could, like, I can even jump on here. I mean, that's a hilarious thing, right? Boom. Nice. I could just sit here for like 5 minutes and shit, why am I sitting here when I can sit here? Oh, Lord. Oh, shit, I don't think I locked the doors. Oops. Can't go that way. Let's go this way. Here's my train. Yeah, I think I've done that mission. All right, so let's just quit the main menu. Sure. What? Really? No, I don't want to do that. What if I do this, though? Oh, I see. So that's what the experience points open up. I get that. Yeah, sorry, not enough. All right, I'm going to switch route. I'm going to go to the rapid transit. I'm pretty sure that here I should be able to get some pretty decent scenarios. Oh, they're all fucking simple. Drive a southbound service from Bitterfield across Leipzig via the city tunnel as far as Leipzig Conwitz. All right. It says it will take 45 minutes. Yeah, I mean, one thing I would tell the developers right now is your splash screens here on the loading screens, make sure you chock them full of, like, you know, driver controls and information. You know, this is the first scenario that I've actually played where it's been pissing rain. All right, so what am I doing here? It's a nice looking train. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. How the fuck do you get into here? God, that's a tight fit. That feels like a coffin right there. All right, grab a seat. Let's fucking start those wipers up. Unlock the doors on the left side. Sounds good to me. Boom. Get out, you little fuckers. Let's make sure the machine's ready to rock and roll. Where is the reverser? All right, first off. Oh, I see. These lights have to go. Where's the cab lights? God, that's bright. All right, so this is what I mean, guys. Look at, so we gotta wait a minute. You know, I'm just gonna lock up the fucking cab. I'm gonna see if there's any way to turn out these lights in this fucking place. What the hell? Why are your wiper settings there? Oh, I don't. What? All right. See what I mean? Like, I don't know. All right. Oh shit. Is the pantograph on?
Bitte achten Sie auf den Abstand zwischen Zug und Bahnsteigkante.
Lock the train doors. All right, choo-choo. Aha. All right, there we go, guys. No. Release the brake. There we go. All right, so I've got 3.5 minutes. Let's get the Pedrosa. Yeah, I'm breaking the speed limit because I'm late. That's how we roll, motherfuckers. Yeah, there's the sander I was talking about. Yeah, I'm going to speed a little further, a little faster. This puppy seems like it can do it. And you know what? I don't, you get no negatives for, like, speeding. I've never seen a crash yet. Excellent. Little bit of blue in the sky there. Nice. Yeah, I'm totally breaking the speed limit. That's okay. We have a don't look, don't tell policy here. And as soon as I get down to 1 kilometer, actually, you know what? I'm going to reduce power now. Well, this brake works really well. Hey, buddy. Guten Morgen. Oh, shit. There we go. Get out, motherfuckers. Alright. Open up some doors on the right. Release the brakes. Boom. Alright, get off, you little fuckers. You got a ticket? You got a ticket? What the fuck is this door? What the fuck? You... What are you, that special? Wow. What is this, bowl of popcorn there too? Holy fuck. Alright, I gotta go. Alright, let's lock up these doors. That's right. Oh, you're gonna make me like buzz the doors, aren't you? You fuckers.
Vorsicht bei der Einfahrt.
All right, still learning the ropes, guys. Released. Son of a bitch, let's go. Well, I fucking borked this mission. God damn it. You fucking asshole. And now, why, I don't know why it's just started working. Holy fuck. Like I'm supposed to be there in a minute and a half. In 6 kilometers. Yeah, we're blowing out of the station, man. We don't give a fuck. I'm making this time. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Max speed 160? We shall see. See, now that's a little small, right? I mean, that's not a bad place to sit. I mean, it is like a little coffin in here, but hey, whatever. Who the fuck beats that? Holy. That feels like a real coffin. What's this? Where'd she break, eh? Alright, we're supposed to be there now. Excuse me. The wonderful thing about this train, it's got super duper braking power. I have direct and indirect braking, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get it down to like 1 kilometer, and I'm going to just fucking absolutely smash the brakes on. Starting now. Beautiful. And lift up on those brakes. Still doing 60 kilometers an hour. Beautiful. And just look at that. Come to a complete stop almost like on a dime. Fucking nice. See, I mean, this is where I appreciate these engines, right? I mean, you actually realize just the power that they have. From 200 kilometers an hour to like, you know, a dead stop. Just incredible. All right, choo-choo, motherfuckers. All right, everyone out. Hurry it up. We got shit to do. I'm like running behind. All right, so I'm pretty sure I have to hit this button here. I may have to hit it twice. There's another engine where you actually have to hit the button twice before you can actually start the vehicle up. So, okay, we're good. So these little cocksuckers all fucking packed away. That's right. Press. Press. Release the brake. There we go. We got... Oh, come on, guys. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna get the fuck out of town. Got like 5 seconds to get 4 kilometers. Let's do her. So as you see, you know, you get different trains. The terrain doesn't really change much. I mean, after all, we are, like I said, cutting through swaths of the cities all around the world. I mean, if you were to put a rail line in between, like Dubai, New York, Berlin, London, England, it would look very similar to this. Like I said, you're just kind of going through the back roads, the you know, where people don't really want to be. They don't want to live there. Not in my backyard, right? NIMBY. Nobody wants to live on the edges of the rail line. So the majority of housing you see is either poor residential or industrial. All right, we're going to do the same thing, down to a kilometer. And speed like a motherfucker. Apply the brakes, reduce power. Look at all that, just sucks the speed right out of it. Nice. I can even like afford to just all right. Yeah, so that beeping there, that's letting me know that I have to, I think, tap that button twice. Let's get that into release. Oops. No, we don't want power. Not while people are getting on and off. Sorry. Hey. Excuse me. This is my cabin. Jeez. Alright, we're done. Let's fucking go. Okay, that beep's done. I'm gonna hold that down for a second. And we're good to go. There we go, guys. I got it. Yeah, each of these carriages have different nuances. They're like how they're operated, which is nice. This is the point of a sim, right? But right now, I got shit to make up. I got time to fucking, you know, I got people to deliver. And they're late. They're 5 seconds late. Take that, poor people. Bleed off some speed here. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, lordy. Alright. Let's get that into there and that into there. Let's release those brakes. There we go. Get on board, motherfuckers. Alright, I'm making up a little bit of time here. I don't think I'm able to recover entirely, but we'll see. Now, see again with Microsoft Train Sim, you've got actual comfort passenger level, like passenger comfort level. Sorry. So the amount of G forces that these guys are feeling right now, like we're going from like, you know, we're going pretty fast and braking hard too. Going around corners. Like, are people being pushed up against the edge? You know, people that are sleeping with their head against the glass, and you're like, and it's just rattling, and then all of a sudden you come to an abrupt stop. Like these things don't have seatbelts, guys. So, you know, it'd be nice to have a rating about how good your driving is, right? So, I don't know. Yeah, there's room for improvement. It's not bad. I had another follower there the other day. He was basically saying that, have you tried, I think it was called Transporter or something like that. I have to look into it. It's basically planes, trains, and automobiles. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. You know, I love driving in every aspect. And it's amazing how fast. Look at now I'm speeding. I'm going to speed through the next section too. Look at how fast you can just dump the speed here. Like, you'd literally be thrown forward in your seat stopping this fast, man. Incredible. Okay, so I'm going to speed through here. I'm going to see if I can catch up, get on schedule. This is not what you want to do as an engineer. All right, so I'm drinking. This is why you don't drink and drive, guys. 120 kilometers. Are you kidding me? I can make that in like 500 meters. All right, highly dangerous guys, but I got passengers to drop off. Uh-oh. It's getting a little windy. Oh, geez. You can feel the train rocking almost. Shit, I can't get out. I pulled too far ahead there. All right. Let's lock these fuckers up. Full blast. Uh-oh. Nice. That's right, baby. So touchy. Better get on board, baby. You got 2 seconds. 1, 2. Too late. God, that's gonna be obnoxious. I'm catching up. All right, this is where it gets a little more technical, right? You got to like kind of weave between like every 400 meters you're stopping and starting, right? So you need to know the vehicle you're in. But right now, I want to make time.
Bitte achten Sie auf den Abstand zwischen Zug und Bahnsteigkante.
I'm getting on schedule. I'm like 8 seconds behind to get like 500 meters. Fuck, come on, let's go. God, fuck that up. Oh, lordy. All right, everyone out. See what they do with the scenarios? They hook you. They get you so deep into it and so time invested after like 25 minutes of just driving down the road or the rails, and then all of a sudden it's like you've got like all this skill checking, right? All right, can't do that. Damn it. Oh, you son of a bitch. Get the fuck. Just fuck this all up. Incredible stopping power with this vehicle. Wow, I'd love to drive in one of these. Yeah, and as long as you know, the rest of the cars are along the area where you can like disembark, it doesn't matter if I'm like a little forward of the mark. ShatteredCiv will be a train engineer one day. Alright. Maybe not today though. Alright, lock those fucking doors. Close passenger doors. Let's gunner. Now we got some serious power. Ooh, that was close. Alright, it's getting tricky. Release that, release the brake. Alright, come on, motherfuckers. We got shit to be and places to go, man. Let's go. We're gonna gun it. 125, eh? Oh, we're ahead of schedule, guys. I'm beating the clock. Yellow, whatever. You know, as long as my boss is there at the end of this rail and he sees me pull up at like perfect time, it's great. Mm, 25 seconds behind, guys. Oh, this is the end of the line. Oh, I got here in 125. All right, 11:25. That's not bad. I failed on all my routes, but hey, whatever. All right, let's lock the doors. Boom. Yep, I got here in time. Everything in between, though, is a little fucking messed up. Oop, didn't mean to push you in there. Oops. All right, end of the mission. Oh, not bad. The last little bits, I actually caught up in time. All right, not bad. All right, guys, I think that's going to end this this stream of Train Sim World. I mean, there's not really much more we can do here. It's you either like it or you don't. And you know what? I'm going to revisit it as soon as that patch drops. All right, guys? Thanks for watching. You guys keep chill.